Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to another P. Halo experience. Today, I want to talk about something that most people brought up, but they never go deep in depth with, and that is the Jordan brand. Everybody knows about Jordans. Here we go. Before we get into it, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Everybody wears them. People of different ethnic groups, they wear Jordan brand, right? Now, I personally have my own reason for wearing the brand, right? But one thing I notice that I come across a lot is people saying they mention Michael Jordan being an investor in private prisons, right? This is what we heard, this is what was said, okay, right? But the only thing about that is the only people that I'm hearing that from is my melanated constituents. I don't hear that from no other ethnic group when it comes to Jordan brand. And it's becoming this thing where people just saying it. What do you plan to do about that? If you feel like it's wrong, right? What do you plan to do about that? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna boycott Michael Jordan? Are you gonna boycott the brand? What's the sense of saying that, bro? Let me say something to everyone out there in regards to Michael Jordan, right? I don't know what they expect of him, but if you are a grown adult, you should know you shouldn't expect anything from anybody. All I know from what I've seen of Michael Jordan is that he gave us great entertainment on that basketball court. He inspired a lot of melanated individuals as well as other ethnic groups of people to be great basketball players like him. Not only great basketball player, you can take the Michael Jordan dynamic and apply it to anything that you want in this world. You could be a mailman, but if you're the best mailman at the job, they're gonna call you the Michael Jordan of mailmans. You could be a chess player, and if you're the best chess player, they're gonna call you the Michael Jordan of chess players. Every time you crumble up a piece of paper and you shoot it in the garbage, you say Jordan. You don't say Irvin Johnson. You don't say Julius Irvin. You don't say Shaq. When you crumble up a piece of paper and throw it and shoot that shit in the garbage, Jordan, you say Jordan. Every great rapper that you ever heard rap has a verse where he places himself in high regards to Jordan. The only other people who have a slot like that, like Michael Jordan, is Michael Jackson and Mike Tyson. Contrary to Mike Tyson losing fights later on in life, no one will ever be like Mike Tyson. You understand what I'm saying? He's in a class of, you can't say Mike Tyson is the Michael Jordan of boxing. No, you can't say that, nigga. You gotta say Mike Tyson is the Mike Tyson of boxing. You gotta say Michael Jackson is the Michael Jackson of pop music, bro. No different than you would have to say Michael Jordan is the Michael Jordan of basketball, bro. And it's not just the basketball, the music, or the boxing that makes it that way. It's the greatness. It's the greatness, bro. And you know what? It dawned on me. I'm thinking to myself, okay, yeah, he may be invested in private prisons, but how many other fucking people are invested in private prisons? We're gonna have to do a part 2 to this, because I'm gonna actually find people that you love And you like your celebrities that's invested in the same goddamn thing, bro. People that you walk by on an everyday basis probably invested in that, bro. And y'all worried about one man. People have to stop picking a scapegoat to point at. Even if you don't agree with what the president is doing, for everybody to point their fingers at that one man, like he's the one controlling every fucking thing. You gotta be out of your mind to think that. It's set up this way for people to point at that one person, even if they are doing something you just disagree with. But when it comes to Michael Jordan, all he did was play basketball great, better than anybody we probably ever seen play the game. And he has no controversy attached to him except for whatever was branded upon him through the media, such as this thing with the private prisons. And to this day, I don't know who was the first source to bring out that information, but I know it spread like wildfire throughout the community. It was almost as if they were trying to get black people to stop supporting him. But it's a lot of people invested in this shit, man. The only controversy this man had that they put out there was he had a so-called gambling addiction. He got divorced, and he got an idiot son that's fucking up years later down the line, way after he done retired and shit. What else can you say, man? You seen what they did to Tyson. You seen what they did to Michael Jackson. But what can they do to Michael Jordan? Did you ever stop to think about that? Did y'all ever stop to think about that? And plus, most of the people that say this shit still support Jordan Brand. They just saying that, oh, he support private prisons. Like niggas don't do shit to put themselves in prison. I would say it's at least 25% of innocent black men, or just innocent men, or innocent people in jail, bro. Or unjustly in jail. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is fucking guilty, and you know it. They know it. They know it. Now, are they being over sentenced? Yes. A lot of them are being over sentenced. A lot of them aren't being over sentenced. You understand what I'm saying? Nevertheless, these people put themselves there, just like any one of us could do something wrong and put ourselves there. Michael Jordan didn't make you do that. All he did was show you how to be great. He showed us how to be great, bro. Contrary to what y'all want to say. And I'm going to do a part 2. Since we want to talk about this private prison thing, nobody has ever touched down on this. And yes, I want to mention, yes, people have died over wearing these shoes. They have died over wearing those shoes. Yes, people have been robbed over these sneakers because of the nostalgic frenzy that's around it. But that all stems from his greatness, and parasites profiting off of that greatness, perpetuating it to bring in revenue and to create chaos. That's obvious. But we ain't gonna point the finger at no one man. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop doing that as a people. Shout out to Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I wear Jordans is because growing up, it was hard growing up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black families struggle. And my mother and father did the best that they could. You know what I'm saying? And my mother was the type of person, she wasn't trying to put no Jordans on my feet, especially in those times. Because those were around the times things were happening to people as far as getting robbed and hurt for sneakers and stuff like that. And she just felt like over $100 was just too much. And I understand that. But I always told myself when I was up to do things for myself, that's what I was going to do. And to know that I can just purchase those, it makes me feel good. I like his brand. And Michael Jordan has been a big impact on my life. Michael Jordan is one of those people who brought out the greatness and brings out, to this day, still brings out the greatness within me. So my melanated constituents, is either you all in or you all out. We gotta stop acting like parakeets. We have to stop acting like parakeets and stop repeating everybody. Like, cause I'm like thinking to myself, who put this information out there? I never knew who put this information out there for black people to be spreading like wildfire. Yeah, Jordan about investing in private prisons. So is your fucking favorite rapper. He helped get you in prison. At least Michael Jordan did some great shit athletically to keep black kids in shape. And come on, bro. Think about it. Stop being a parakeet, man. Have your own mind. Have your own heart. But we could all put our souls together. You know what I'm saying? To become a unified force. But we also can be indivisible. You know what I'm saying? So just use your own mind, bro. This man ain't never did nothing to none of y'all. None of y'all. But yet we out here doing shit to each other, though. Nobody really want to talk about that. Nobody really want to talk about what we do to each other, how we make each other feel, bro. This is another P. Halo experience. If you like what I'm saying, hit that like, share, subscribe, leave your comments. Tell me what you think about this Jordan situation. Tell me your thoughts on it besides the fact, oh, he's invested in private prison. We know that already. Tell me something else bad this nigga did. Oh, and I know there's people out there, oh, he killed his father. That's another motherfucking story within itself. Because it's a lot of things people don't even understand about the societies that's out there. They just say one word, Illuminati, and that's it. It's deeper than that. It's very, very much so deeper than that. But hit that like, share, subscribe. I'm going to make a part 2 to this. I'm going to show y'all out there that Jordan ain't the only one who's allegedly invested in private prisons. This is another P. Halo experience. Peace, y'all.